Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sober School, where you can always find experience, strength, and hope. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic. We want to welcome you to this platform here today, regardless of what your addiction may be. You are welcome here. We support your pathway to recovery, not just mine, not just everyone else's, your pathway. And whichever pathway it is that you choose, well, we're here to help. We definitely want to make sure that it works for you. If you're watching us through the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page, we encourage you to share your own experience, strength, and hope, and your own words of wisdom. You never know who needs to hear what it is you might have to say, and it could just change someone's life, including your own. I was in a speaker meeting last night, and I'm, first and foremost, let me start. I want to encourage you, when you're in a group of like-minded individuals and they're sharing their experiences with you, listen closely, pay close attention, because you want to establish that connection with what they're saying, so you can go, oh yeah, I was in a similar situation, and what'd you do? You know, that's how we learn, that's how we grow. You want to take that active, participating role in your own recovery. You just can't walk in a room, grab the magic out of the air, and expect it to keep you sober, expect it to keep you clean, because it won't. I know, because this guy tried it and I failed every time. With that being said, I can truly sit here today, looking back, and say 100% with conviction that I tried everything to stop drinking. I could have told you the same thing back whenever I was still drinking. Probably the last year, maybe 6 months of my drinking career, I would have told you the same thing. Now, with that being said, the degree at which I tried these different, made these different attempts, the degree, the level of effort I put into making these different attempts, that could be debated, and I'm sure that could be questionable. AA, for example. I did try AA, I just didn't try it very hard, right? So I tried everything, and it was frustrating because I was so successful in so many aspects of my life, professionally, personally. I had achieved great success professionally. I had achieved a lot of things in my personal life that I just didn't think was possible. I'm a high school dropout from Charleston, West Virginia. I already had 2 strikes against me, but yet I had achieved a lot of things. I had done a lot of things I'd always wanted to do. So it was incredibly frustrating, disappointing, downright depressing that the one thing that I needed to control, my drinking, I couldn't. And so I would say the last 6 months of my drinking, maybe 5 months, I had already realized that I couldn't control my drinking. I'd already realized that I was truly powerless over alcohol, that my life was quickly becoming unmanageable. The life I was trying to build for myself was quickly becoming unmanageable. I just couldn't characterize it like that. I couldn't articulate it like that. I didn't even know what it meant. I just knew, shit, my life's falling apart. And so, yeah, it was absolutely depressing. And so what would I do whenever I got depressed? I'd pour a depressant down my throat. What the fuck did I think would happen? I mean, I'm already depressed, so I'm going to pour a depressant down my throat. Sure, I'd get more and more depressed. No wonder. It was no surprise to me that I was miserable with my life. It was no surprise to me that I was depressed and suicidal. Absolutely not. So being depressed, what I would do is I'd make myself feel better, and I'd tell myself these little lies, right? I'd say, oh, see, you're not an alcoholic. See, an alcoholic fits this criteria. This isn't you. An alcoholic fits that criteria, and that's not you. Alcoholics, they live on the street. That's not you yet. Alcoholics had all these things. So I would tell myself these lies. And the worst part about it is I'd believe my own lies. I would believe my own bullshit. Nobody called me on it either. And so I'd go along and I'd have this defining moment. I'd have this moment of clarity where I go, you know what, I probably need to stop drinking. Maybe this drinking thing really is getting out of hand. Great example, in December 2020, I went to the hospital and I had what they thought was a heart attack. Well, what I thought was I was having a heart attack. And that sobered me for a little bit, maybe about a month and a half. And again, I didn't need to stop drinking. I needed to lose weight, start eating right. That's what I needed to do, right? Because in my mind, I wasn't an alcoholic. And lo and behold, I would have these moments where I would, like December 2020, I'd go, hey, I need to stop. And sure enough, I'd stop for a while. But then I'd go, see, you know what? I've managed this. I've learned how to manage my drinking. I've gone a month. I've gone 60 days without drinking. Surely I know how to control it now. And so what would happen is I was telling myself these lies. And I was thinking about this, what took me so long? Well, I think what took me so long to finally get sober, even after all these defining moments and all these failed attempts, after these defining moments that I would have, I think what took me so long is I wanted to continue to believe that the lie was true. I was hoping beyond hope, even after these sobering moments, that the lie was true. Again, I'd get sober for a little bit and I'd go, oh, see, I can control my drinking. I can manage this. It's not a big deal. And next thing you know, I'd relapse and I'd start the cycle right back over again. And I think after every defining moment, I would want to believe, I would just be waiting around for that lie to be proven true. Cliff Note version, it never was. It was never proven true. The lie I was believing was never proven true. Matter of fact, the lie I was believing was proven to be a lie. And that was part of the hardest thing. And so when I came into the rooms in July 2021 for what I hoped to be the last time, I had already given up. I had already admitted that I just couldn't do this. And I already admitted that I'm just going to have to try something again and really pour myself into it. You know, in chapter 5, they talk about half measures of LS nothing. Well, this time around, I couldn't use no half measures. I had to pour myself into it. I had to get in and take that active role and participate in my own recovery, because walking in, grabbing the magic out of the air, that was not working. I had already tried that. Wholeheartedly tried that. And so thank God that those sobering moments, I had those sobering moments and I finally had to admit my own bullshit. I finally had to admit that the lies were nothing but that, just lies. They were all lies. And so I couldn't even lie to myself anymore. And I thank God for those moments. Looking back now, yeah, I thank God for those sobering moments, those defining moments. Because I had to come to the realization there was nothing on the other side of that lie. There was nothing on the other side of nothing, right? It was all a lie. And there was nothing on the other side of that sobering moment to convince me that the lie was actually true. The lie was just a lie. And I'm thankful today because now I can walk into a room full of like-minded individuals, strangers they may be, although they may be strangers. I know them all. They all know me, and I thank God for that today. So I want to encourage you today, find a group of like-minded individuals. Again, I'm not stressing one program over the other, but find a group of like-minded individuals. Listen to them, talk with them, let them share their experiences, ask questions. Hell, if anything else, take notes. I take notes a lot. You need to take that active role and actively participate in your own recovery. Don't just walk into a room and grab the magic out of the air. It won't work. I know, because again, this guy, I tried it. I want to leave you with that. I hope you guys have an absolute kick-ass Sunday. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys, keep me sober, and I want to thank you for that. So I'll let you guys go. If you have a topic you'd like to hear discussed, feel free to drop it in the Facebook group, the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page. You can also email me directly, Drew, D-R-E-W, @soberschool.org. We'll take a look at it, see what we can do. So I was thinking the other night, I do have a note here I wrote down. I need to do a segment on relationships in recovery. Man, that would piss a lot of people off. Whew, that would be a tough one. So I don't know. I'll work on that one for sure. But anyway, I'll let you guys go. Hope you guys have a kick-ass day. We'll talk again tomorrow. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.